So I'm going to talk about technology for a second. So we just, in session 2, we talked deeply about technology. And, this evolution beyond points and tiers into these next level loyalty programs that we're seeing in market are now powered by some really innovative technologies. We're seeing some great stuff come to market. So Mary, peeking behind the curtain, what functionality do you see as key brands who are looking for a solution? So what technology things will keep them ahead of the competitor?
So it all boils down to data, right? And gathering your data, getting the right data, the accurate data, and then using it to find the insights you need. And so there's lots of different technologies that support that. But what you're after primarily is your ability to personalize your interactions with the customer, your messaging to them, the actual offers. Don't send me an offer for jeans if I've never bought jeans from you before. Maybe I only buy skirts, right? So, and this doesn't have to be on a one-on-one basis. It can be on a segment basis. But you need to understand, it's that customer understanding that Emily talked about earlier. We know that 55% of US online adults who belong to loyalty programs say that getting messages, offers, or promotions that are more relevant to them is a key reason they join loyalty programs. So we're seeing a lot of interest in how do I personalize better, but how do I do it without creeping out the customer? And there's, so just using their purchase information is helpful, but there's other technologies like geo-location that can lead to geo-targeting. So if it's lunchtime, my phone is on, and I'm in an area where there are 4 lunch restaurants, one of them can, if they're doing geolocation and targeting, they can send me a message right then and there to say, hey, we're having a special today, to hopefully drive me into their restaurant as opposed to one of the other 3. And that, if done well, can be really helpful. So there are some cool technologies like that. But for personalization, it's really about capturing the data, the analysis, and then using AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, because that helps drive those insights. And one way we're seeing them used a lot now is to drive nudges for both the marketers and for the consumers. So nudges to empower marketers will help show them where to focus and how to improve a campaign or tactic. So, this is the technology, the loyalty technology system coming to the marketer, sending a message saying, hey, you're not getting the pickup that you want on this promotion, try doing this, because we've seen something. But nudges for consumers are also valuable. We see them all the time reminding me of the items I've left in the basket, because I'm one of those online shoppers who shops one day, doesn't buy, the next day I go back and make sure I'm not overbuying. But I always get a message saying, you left stuff in the basket, but also send them a nudge when they're only a certain number of points away from the next tier, or, and tell them how to get there and why they want to be in that next tier. So, using AI and ML to send these nudges, both to help the marketer be more effective and to help keep the customer engaged, is good. And then analytical tools can be scary, right? So marketers need analytical tools that will help them. Easy drag and drop tools, a journey mapping tool where you can move around and drag and drop the journey. And tools, as I said, that leverage the insights gained and offer the options and suggestions to the marketers. And the last piece of technology, I think, is going to become a requisite for loyalty is gamification. And, we use it in a lot of ways today, obviously to play games, but you can use gamification to collect data, to do surveys with a customer, and not a 20 question survey, a 3 question survey, or a 1 question survey. And you can use it to engage your customers. So we know that Starbucks offers periodic games, and to play the game, you have to get a sort of a ticket, which you get by purchasing something at Starbucks. But the more I purchase, the more chances I have to play the game. And the games change regularly and they can be a lot of fun. So gamification as a way to engage customers is going to be a prerequisite.
I really liked, I think to your point, Mary, a lot of these technologies aren't necessarily new, right? Gamification has been around for a long time, but we're seeing new use cases. And I think the common thread in all of the things that you just mentioned is that they're enabling a broader set of use cases for loyalty programs, that it's not just about using AI to personalize offers, right? There are opportunities to kind of widen the aperture and think about different opportunities to help a customer with a nudge, to provide them with new information that they might be interested in, to give them, maybe to make them feel comforted or cared for. So I just think that it's the enablement piece, and it's enabling new kinds of use cases for loyalty, not necessarily, completely new types of technology.
The subject of AI and ML has been interesting because everyone talks about it. It's been on the horizon and coming soon, but when done right, things like predictive models that continually are learning, so are embedded in the platform, and it's not a special project done on the side building predictive models, but it's in the platform. The platform is learning continuously, and it's taking away some of those essential aspects of taking the data as you spoke about it and freeing it and bringing it to use.